Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you a quick video talking about Syfy Z Nation. I haven't done a video on this show in quite a while. I think I remember doing a video around like episode 6 of season 1, Garnett's final episode. And I just felt like doing it again because I have been keeping up with it. I mean, I'm caught up with where we're at in season 2 right now, and so it's time that even if I'm not doing like weekly reviews, just give you guys like an update on how I feel about the show. And I may try to do weekly reviews at this point, because I'm doing weekly reviews on Fear the Walking Dead, and you guys know I haven't been really fond of that show. Whereas with Z Nation, I've actually been still enjoying it quite a bit. And you guys know with Z Nation, I think comparisons to like something like The Walking Dead are pretty unjustified and stuff like that. And you can't really call it a Walking Dead ripoff anymore. I think that kind of proved itself to be false within the first few episodes of season 1. It's not trying to be The Walking Dead at all. It's a completely different entity, really. It's more of like an action drama horror comedy type of thing. It's much more comedic. It takes itself a lot less seriously, and it's more over the top as far as like the ideas for each episode go, and the general like plot, as far as the Murphy and things like that. So really you shouldn't have to choose one or the other, or like have to say that Z Nation's so much worse than The Walking Dead. You can enjoy them both for different reasons, I think. And I think Z Nation also has some decent dramatic moments too, like here and there in season 1, and we've seen some decent ones so far in season 2, so they can deliver on that end. Maybe not quite like The Walking Dead, but certainly more than a lot of shows, I think. And so people kind of need to like stop the whole comparison thing. And I think if you're a fan of the zombie like horror genre, you've seen things like this before, like your Zombieland, your Shaun of the Dead, and just like over the top, regular zombie movies too. You should be able to enjoy this. I think if you're a fan of like B-movie zombie films, then you should be able to enjoy this too. And I've actually honestly been enjoying this quite a bit more than Fear the Walking Dead. Again, it is The Walking Dead, so it is kind of hard to compare them, but because they're very different in tone in a lot of different ways, as I just explained. But what we can talk about is the characters on the show. And even though Z Nation is sort of like a comedy mixed in with some drama and horror and action, of course, and stuff like that, I still actually care more about the Z Nation characters than I do of those on Fear the Walking Dead at this point. I know Fear the Walking Dead is just about to end its first short season, but since it's such a drama, such a character drama, really, I should care more about them than I do with the ones on Z Nation. But I honestly find the characters like Murphy, of course, Warren, Addie, Doc, and people like that to be more enjoyable and likable and actually more interesting than like Travis and Madison and Nick and Chris and whoever else is on Fear the Walking Dead. I just find the characters more entertaining and more enjoyable, and they actually hold my attention more, even in dramatic moments. I think I actually like those better than what we've seen on Fear the Walking Dead so far. That's just me. Oh wait, it isn't, because Fear the Walking Dead's ratings have been on a pretty steady decline since the first episode aired. Like the first week, it got like about 10 million viewers, and then the next one it was down to 8, which is still fine, but then I seen now it's down to around 6. I'm not sure where last night's episode is at yet, but Z Nation doesn't draw like huge numbers. Like in the first season it was mostly like a little over 1 million viewers or something, and this one's been a little bit under that, but still a lot more consistent as far as the ratings it gets compared to the drop that Fear the Walking Dead has been experiencing. So that's a good point too, I think. And this isn't just like a Fear the Walking Dead comparison thing. This is just really about Z Nation, and I've really enjoyed the first 3 episodes of season 2 so far. Of course, seeing the fallout from the missiles that are coming at Citizen Z and stuff like that. And my favorite episode of the season so far had to be episode 2, which was White Light, which I think is actually one of the best of the series so far. You know, just seeing all the chaos, all the action running around, you know, Murphy trying to escape, all the bounty hunters coming after him, you know, during the past 3 episodes and stuff. And, you know, a new guy, I think his name is Vasquez or something like that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. But, you know, a new guy that sort of joined up with the group, you know, the bounty hunter. You know, he's probably going to be a more regular member of the cast now, I think, especially after we just got a fairly significant character death in White Light. You know, Mac, of course, being bitten and surrounded by Z's and, you know, up the walkway and stuff like that, and Addie having to put him down. I didn't like, you know, Mac wasn't one of my favorites on the show, but, you know, still I like how Z Nation has that sort of, like, unpredictable deaths each season, you know. In season 1, in the very first episode, the guy who we thought was the main character got killed, and then by episode 6 or so, you know, of course, we see the death of Garnett. So I like that characters can actually die and no one is actually safe on this. I know a lot of shows say that, but, you know, even with The Walking Dead, you know, there's like a set amount of characters like your Ricks, your Daryls, and stuff like that that you know are going to be around for quite a while, and you don't have to worry about them too much. With Z Nation, you know, I feel like Roberta Warren's time is actually numbered on the show too. But we'll kind of see about that. I think she's one of the mainstays, though, but again, that could be proven wrong. Especially after what she went through with you know, losing Garnett and stuff like that. And you know, I just like the chaos and all the back and forth action in White Light. And I think Mac's death was handled well. Of course, after all him and Addie have been through, you know, it's kind of sad to see. And I like Murphy's, you know, abilities and his connection to Cassandra since he turned her and stuff. You know, we don't know exactly what's going on with Cassandra at this point. Because the Z-weed they were using in episode 3, and it seemed to kind of bring her back temporarily. And I think she will kind of be able to speak more regularly again and think more on her own eventually this season, but, you know, I'm still not sure exactly where that's going to go. You know, and it's kind of sad to see, like, 10K looking at her and how she's, like, all drawn to Murphy and stuff like that. And, of course, we know that pregnant lady is still following Murphy, you know, because he's the father, so I'm not sure where that's going to go either. That should be funny. And Murphy's just such an entertaining character, too. He was my favorite since season 1. And, you know, I'm happy to see that, you know, he's kind of like that special, like, character that I think will be throughout the whole series. So I like him a lot, too. Keith Allen does a really good job. So Murphy's my favorite character, and my other favorite characters after him would have to be Addie and Warren, I think. And after that, probably Doc and 10K, I think. I am liking the new guy a little bit, though, too. He seems cool. We'll see where that goes. And, also, you know, the last episode on Zombie Road, we've seen those blasters, you know, like the mutated zombies after the fallout and stuff like that. You know, they seem to be able to disrupt Murphy's telekinetic abilities, and they seem to be more deadly and strong and fast than like regular Z's. I hope we see them pop up again, because I think they'd be a good reoccurring threat that could actually put Murphy in more jeopardy than he has been in a little while. So yeah, overall, I have enjoyed the first 3 episodes of Season 2. I'm not guaranteeing I'll do weekly reviews, but I'm definitely considering it now. I definitely might be planning on it. We'll have to see. But I will say I do like Z Nation more than Fear the Walking Dead. I just enjoy it a whole lot more, as I explained. But that's just my opinion. So yeah, that's all I got to say about this video. I mean, I could ramble on a little bit more about Z Nation and stuff right now. You know, it's not a perfect show whatsoever, but I think it's one of the most enjoyable ones out there. And, you know, it's definitely something where you can shut your mind up and sort of just have fun with it. And, again, the characters I like more than Fear, so we don't need to talk about that again. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. I'll catch you guys next time, and peace. Give you mercy.